In war, women and children suffer the most. ActionAid has done extensive work to advance transitional justice for women in conflict-affected regions over the last 9 years. A convening was held in Nairobi in 2022 that brought together women leaders, women on the front line, government officials, political influencers, and actors. And from this convening, consensus was reached on the formation of an African women-led safe space in form of a platform. Last year, the African Women Voices for Peace platform was officially launched in Uganda with an inception meeting that brought together representation from ActionAid and representation from women on the front line in the Great Lakes region. The purpose of the platform is to elevate the voices of women affected by conflict, enabling them to shape and drive the women peace and security agenda in the Great Lakes region. This has also given us an opportunity to work with courageous women who have suffered conflict and are working hard to rebuild their communities. Over the past 2 decades, Northern Uganda was a war-torn zone caused by the Lord's Resistance Army, who led to the death of over 10,000 people, the abduction of over 60,000 children, and the displacement of over 2.5 million people. Whereas the guns are silent, with people resettled, with businesses and infrastructure developments in the region, the post-conflict effects are still alive among many who are battling with physical, psychosocial, economic, and social setbacks.
I've been abduction when I was only 10 years. I stayed for 9 years. I came back with 1 child. That was given me when I was 13 to 14 years. That time the man, it is 38 years old. And when I was delivering my baby, my uterus came out. I delivered from captivities. Then I came back home. I find life was not easy.
Je m'appelle Jeanne Alombe. Je suis déplacée de guerre et mère de 11 enfants. En tant que l'une des femmes leaders de notre camp, j'ai toujours joué un rôle de leadership, même avant de fuir la guerre.
And the experience I have from captivities, carry heavy luggage. They've been training us. You have to, if this commander are going, you have to carry saucepan, you have to carry food, you have to carry your gun and move with. Then later on, I escaped and came back home. Not easy. Both of my parents, they passed on. I even cried that if I knew that I will not have my parents, I will not come back home. Experience some other women that be rejecting them. That is the reason I was started to say no. I don't have capacity, but I know the little knowledge God has given me. I will stand for my voice and for the voice of the voiceless, for the women. Then I started the War Victims and Children Networking in 2016. We start to gathering among ourselves, and also I start to train the women. We always go to the different groups. I hear a lot of issues in my desk. Some women make suicide, even some other children make suicide simply because of the hard life.
Kami orang dah keram dah berenang ya mari kita dua kita ini kami aja kurang ini an mudah keram orang mudah keram gua dua kita nak kerami temali mudah nak keram serenya wong mana mbak mani itu kita apa ya kan ya mau dua kita lebih kan apa.
J'ai décidé de m'engager en tant que femme leader pour que l'injustice et les atrocités que ma communauté a vécues ne se répètent plus dans l'avenir. Ici, je continue à exercer cette responsabilité en soutenant et en guidant les autres mères. Mon travail en tant que leader dans ces cas consiste principalement à sensibiliser les autres mamans sur l'importance de l'autonomisation. De plus, j'exhorte les mamans victimes de violences basées sur le genre à se rendre dans les hôpitaux appropriés pour bénéficier d'une prise en charge adéquate.
Please, we don't want war again in Uganda. We request livelihood support, school fees for our children, mental health. That is my request.
Throughout Africa, there are still very many women and children who suffer the effects of war. With limited funding, so little can be done. But with your support, we can help rebuild the lives of these women and a lot can be achieved. We appeal to you to support the Women, Peace and Security agenda in the Great Lakes region. Thank everyone who contributes towards helping the women and children affected by war. Your support goes a long way in helping rebuild their lives and communities.